All right, so back to the action. Or
All
is it everybody's like still missing? Who's missing?
right.
I think it's
Roll
Zero.
call.
Zero, you're alive?
Well, apparently not.
Well, just give him 2 minutes. He'll
It
be
was
back.
just him,
Well,
man. It's his,
The
it's his
orcs still
moment to
have to
shine.
go. Yeah.
By the way, yeah, as Deadly said, the orcs still have to act. Don't the orcs have a chance to act?
Yeah, well, they don't. They're just on the defensive right now. Would you
Aren't they
want to
meant to be
charge into
protecting
that
Danny?
horde
I
that
mean
size?
Danny's orcs. I don't mean the
What?
other orcs. I mean Danny's orcs. The
Of
ones
Danny's
that are
orcs? Oh yeah, good point.
Orcs.
So, what is their response? Of course, the trolls are gonna go straight into the action.
Fuck
Josh,
you,
Josh.
werewolves!
Are you doing, man?
Yeah, they just go like they're there almost immediately, and they're just club swinging. So their armor class is medium, so they only take basic to that. So they have smash.
Oh.
That one
So-
hits. The other one hits.
That hits for 79, so this one takes 79. Oh wait, they have defenses. Of course they do. Is it a surprise attack? No, it's not. It is a.
Wait,
It's
don't
a,
they
they have
outnumber them
defenses,
now?
so
Yeah, don't they outnumber them?
they get both
All-
defenses. No, not we don't
Because-
count all the orcs. It's still a 5-on-5. Oh wait, no, it's a
Alright,
5-on-4.
so-
No, we do outnumber them. So we have advantage roll, which means we do 79 for each attack. But they have 2 defenses each. So because they
Two
had a chance to
defenses?
respond.
So one guy is able to dodge the blow.
No,
the
they
other
all
one-
dodge because they're in formation.
Oh, okay.
So there's 8 dodges and that's 3 attacks. So you do the math.
Wait, so why
Okay.
do they all get 2 each?
What? Because they had a chance to respond, so they rolled their 2 defense rolls.
Okay. I thought there'd be a disadvantage or something.
True, but even the disadvantage is 65. It's still they pass. I did do disadvantage. They chose the less. All right. So you got a point. Well made. I'll roll another one. So disadvantage means now they have 1 defense each, but it's still enough to absorb all the blows. So there you go. They're down to 1 defense. Of course,
So
then you have the
you're doing
hunters
so
who have a
much.
ranged attack, so they could probably throw over them. So throw spears from over their shoulders. We'll go with a 36 pierce. They each lose 1 ammo. So they're both down to 8. They have like a backpack full of spears, so they do pierce damage. Pierce damage is more effective against medium. So they're aiming for the wounded one. They're just going to shred his armor, and they're just going to do double damage, which is 72. Okay, so this guy's got this one over here has got 2 spears sticking out of him.
Oh, nice.
But he's still fighting.
I
They got
see.
balls.
Okay, we still got 0. Okay, 0, you're back. Yeah, Dr. 7, what are you doing? Here we go, focus on
let's see.
Dr. 7. It's all focused
So he
on
doesn't
Dr.
know what's
7.
going on over there.
Okay, yeah, he's oblivious. You're taking inventory of the stock, and you see that's just 1 charge. That's about 1 charge.
It ain't worth it for all the hate.
So and you hear your symbiote sniffing. It's like, wait a second. Do you smell that?
No.
Oh, sorry, it's me.
So it's like that smells like fresh meat, not something decayed or corrupted, not orc, something else.
Oh. Which direction?
Yeah, so he'll guide you right to where the wolves are.
Oh. Alrighty.
So you just walk out and it's like he's this way, and then you just stumble across werewolves.
Oh, okay.
So you gonna move or?
What do you know?
So you're behind them. Let's see, is that gives you advantage?
Yeah.
So because it's a surprise attack.
Can I slaughter multiple of them in one go?
No, just 1 at a
Oh.
time. Well, that depends. Well, your attacks don't really do that, so
Well, tentacles do.
yeah.
They pierce, they cut, they do everything.
So you D100. Let's see if
He could have it so
actually.
his
Can you
tentacles-
actually do that in this
He
moment?
could have so his tentacles reach out, grab them, and then crush them.
Yeah, he cannot. He doesn't have biomass.
Okay.
Can you maybe?
So in
if you
short,
like,
he's
"Get
like
over
he
here."
is like starving right now. He doesn't have any sort of extra food left over to do these tricks.
Hmm.
You could just walk up and eat one. I mean, you have
Yeah,
advantage.
you-
You have a surprise attack.
You get
Oh,
over here
shit.
and then eat one of them.
Yeah. So that failed.
Nay.
You have one more. You have one more chance.
Ah.
So you succeed, and it's a surprise attack. So like, what exactly are you doing to eat him like straight?
He's like walks up whistling.
Home.
Just pulls off his mask and
Does
just
it-
starts gnawing
You
at
turn
his
into
neck.
Kirby.
So, but you have to make sure that it dies almost immediately. So where are you biting that it dies? So then you're just biting him in the neck, and then he starts bleeding out.
Across the jugular and windpipe.
Okay.
Get as
So you
much
like
of that
drag
as
your
I can as
teeth
possible.
across his jugular, and it tears it.
And then I rip out his spine.
So in short, he just with his mouth, he just bit out his throat, so it's bleeding to death. And you're just what about the other wolves? Taking it back, retreat. Yes. As soon as they see that, like they hear him, like basically they hear one of their brothers gargle and die horribly, and then you're starting to eat them, and then they're in shock, so they're like leaping onto the roofs of the buildings.
Of the tents?
The tents roof or of the roof. They're on the roof of the tents. So they're light. Apparently, they're light enough to stand on there. That's what you've noticed, because you would stand on it and you'd fall in, but they can stand on it and it doesn't fall in.
Well, damn. That's a good ability.
So
to
you have devoured that. Roll a d2. Okay, so you get 2 charges. So
Hell yeah.
because it's like you've just had your first meal of the day. So it's like big. I'll count it as a big meal. That's what your stomach is telling you.
Breakfast, the most important meal of the day.
I need second breakfast.
Dinner,
Damn.
supper, and you name
Damn
everything else.
hobbits.
Okay, so that's 7. He just scared off all the. Are you gonna eat the other body? Oh well, you can't. So on the Saints.
What am I going to do? Is there a lot of water around?
Water around? It's
This is a
it's
swamp.
mixed in with the swamp. It's there's water, but it's like in the swamp. A little harder to get to.
You know, there's water in the body of every living thing.
Yeah, except maybe those things, yeah. But again, it's like you don't know how your magic powers work.
I'm just going to try on the big thing.
Okay, you have to get melee range.
Oh,
that's
God,
that's
you
you're
do,
from
like,
experimentation. You gotta get
microwave
melee range.
I'll try from here and see what happens.
Okay. Okay, so it works. Let's see, is it surprise attack? So he can't defend himself. So what exactly? So what did you think of when you tried it? So you just and also what are your movements like? What are your when you're casting or when you think you're casting or when you try to summon magic? What do you do?
Not much. I just look at the thing I want to cast it on, and then
You just think.
yeah.
Okay. So what exactly? What did
Green
you think of
Lantern's
this
light.
thing? Like, what did you think of what would happen to this thing?
I wonder
And
if it'll
it
go
will turn
pop.
around and murder its own people.
Okay, so you're trying to. That's mind control. That's not water or anything.
It's water in his body, so
Okay, so
I can-
D100. Oh, okay. So you're basically manipulating his water molecules to puppeteer him. So
Oh shit!
so you see it like do an about face and start going the other way.
nice.
Must
So-
follow.
Let's see, it smashes
What's the
into them.
reaction
No
of the little
casualties.
guy?
They have enough time to get out of the way. So they see it coming and they like immediately just move. So, but now there's
As
like
he
a
turns
giant
towards
open.
the frogs.
Let's see, what about the one? That one doesn't survive. Like he's taken, like he falls off. He rises and one of the orcs just puts a hammer to his head.
Then he does a gas pedal.
Okay.
Gas pedal.
Okay, so that creature's running. Besides that, now what? I mean, just it's running that way.
Then I have it explode.
Do 100. No, you can't have
No.
it explode. So it's just gonna keep running that way. But is it gonna? And it's pretty much just leaving the battle.
Bye,
well,
guys!
So
Good enough.
I want
I'm
to
also
live,
thinking
man.
like it's how'd you do that?
Just thinking. That's all
You're
I've
a
thought.
unit of measurement, Harry. I'm a what?
So it's like Says she doesn't understand. It's like how? It just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense to me either.
Okay, so you have one more action. And let me move on to Grim.
Blow up one of the frogs.
I'm gonna move closer behind the rest of the troops.
Okay.
Damn.
And so we go to Grim. You're still in the tower.
I assume this one's trying to escape.
They're all trying to escape. The three are trying to.
Oh,
so
three?
they're in like line of sight. You could just shoot them.
Or 3?
See,
I thought
do a
it was
D100. Surprise attack, not surprise attack. So
Surprise attack.
it is
I think
a
he's
surprise
talking
attack.
about the
Alright,
the turtle.
Oh, not the turtle. I meant. Oh, you're talking about. I was talking about the werewolves.
yeah,
Are they
he's gonna
running?
try to snipe the werewolves.
Ah.
So you have a surprise attack. So make it happen.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna shoot this one. I'm gonna do a D100 because ballistic skill doesn't matter because it's impact and you said that they have medium, right? So medium resists impact.
Yeah. No,
So-
no. Light resists impact.
Oh, so what do they have?
No, wait,
then?
light resists pierce. Yeah, medium resists impact. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'll just D100 then.
Okay, so fail. And
Reload. That's a hit.
so is it
Lethal?
fatal? Of course it is. By barely enough. So it's like
The
you're
first
just
one-
like you're just slowly trailing the shot to see. It's like what are you saying while you're doing that? Because you're always humming something or saying something.
Alright, what was it again? There was this one song by Bruce Stevenson. Alright, it was like, "It took me down to the river back when I was young." It just
Yeah,
smack-
then he
hits
just
it.
pull the trigger and
No,
his
no,
head
it's like-
comes off.
No, it's like he first shoots in the leg, it causes like a bleeding, and it's like, ah!
Yeah.
He took me
So it's not a kill
down
shot,
the
and then
river.
you shoot him in the head. So, or should we just like you're trying not to waste bullets. So why are you gonna triple shot him?
Because he's well, I'm not gonna say he's bored, but he doesn't want to because he wants to send a message most likely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those wolfmen will bound. Let's see, can you stop them? No. So those wolfmen, as soon as they see that, they're gone. They're not even gonna be there anymore.
Well, that's good. At least we
So
got a body.
That thing. Let's see,
At
does
least we got a
he?
body
That
to
he
lose.
falls through the tent. He falls in the shack with the dead orcs.
Then I look
No.
over.
And
I'm
there's
like,
like, and you hear from inside, it's like, ah!
I look over from the tent. I look over from the tower. Look down to 7, and I'm like, "Oi! Leave the loot for me, all right? I shot that thing.
Yeah.
Loot's yours, body's mine.
Okay.
Damn."
Okay, so onwards to Annabelle.
I think she wants to use the corpse of this one as a sort of jumping point onto the other one.
Okay. So you're seeing the mob of things approaching you, and you have one shot to try and not get mauled by them. So that's
You
a
have
D100. Do you make the
one
jump?
shot.
Actually, what do you have? You have to yeah, you have to D100. You don't have acrobatics.
You had one shot.
You have
Would you
one
drop?
shot to try to get to the other one. Wait,
Got
was
an
that your
19.
one shot?
Yep.
Okay,
Could
so
you mulligan that?
they're gonna get a surprise attack in before you can make the leap.
That's sad.
So the front rank, like, there's only the front three are gonna get a shot in before you leap. So they're gonna do their bites,
The idiom.
and it's a
Before
3-on-1,
you
so
leap.
they can, let's see, biting for 54.
Oh, that downs me.
Okay. Do you have you have parries? You can parry them back.
Okay.
So you just swiftly parry. That's a counterattack, and that's a fail. And wait, you have cloth, right?
Yeah.
That's resistant to pierce damage. They're trying to pierce your armor. So you're
Okay,
just
so-
swaying out of the way. Why light is resistant to pierce is because you can just get out of the way. So slash
also-
damage. What is their armor
I also
class?
crit one of them.
They have heavy, like their flesh takes the blow like it's nothing. So although they
Okay.
look like they're old and decrepit, their bones are as hard as heavy armor.
Interesting.
Even with the crit, it still doesn't do much. So, and then you immediately just leap to the next one.
I then attempt to murderize it in the eyes, like I did the other one.
In the eyes.
Yes.
Nope. So this one, wait, you only had one, because you used the D100 to try and leap.
You should call that
So,
move.
Does it buck
you
you? No. So it still doesn't notice you're there. Like you stab at it, but it doesn't do anything.
You should call that move. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Okay. So onwards to Werat, who is still wrestling the thing. Because that's probably why he's not noticing you, is because Werat's still trying to outstrength him.
Man.
So he's just going to do this. It's
And
defense
that's
pierce.
success. Bypass defenses. So
Can I
yeah,
do what I want? No. So I'm I'm literally just putting both my hands on him and I'm pushing him back the other way.
Damn, that's one strong tree.
Let's see, let me do it again. So, no, and the second one failed. So I just push him further back away from the line with you on top of it, and then it's on top of the dead bodies.
Does it push back the things that are on top of it?
Yes. So whatever's on, like, the ones that are on top of it are still on top of it. Which may be a bad thing, because Annabelle's up there. Sorry, I did not think this plan through. My apologies.
Are they disoriented?
What, from this thing being pushed back? No.
Yeah.
So they're wary. Do they actually
Alright.
notice Annabelle? No. So no, they don't. So Annabelle's up there, and it's like you're surrounded by these things, and they have no idea you're up there. Are they going to
least
try
you got
slash
that.
at me? No. So they're like trying to keep their balance because this giant thing is being pushed back.
Nice.
What about the orcs? The orcs are just reform the line, so they're trying to reform a defensive line with what's left. These two are kind of start desecrating the bodies, like eating them and stuff.
So the orcs get angry.
Get angry? No, they can't. I mean, they're taught not to, because if they get too angry, they'll just lose focus and then they'll just lose more.
Yeah.
So they're
That's
trying to
sad.
reform a line. Alright, let's see. These things are really gathering up. I mean, like, but you can tell, like, they're starting to get smarter. They're not headlong charging anymore. They're just gathering their numbers into a larger and larger horde until they can just launch one huge attack on us.
Interesting.
So the horde is slowly just gathering.
And those toadmen have been doing nothing, just standing there.
Yes, the toadmen are simply standing in the back.
Revenge of the toads.
Part
But something
17.
is with them, something larger.
Oh, is it what I think it is?
Hold up, let me go look.
It's Princess Toad!
Oh
So there's two things you notice. You notice that there's a witch doctor in the back, like in the very back.
no! Yeah, and
Which doctor?
Yeah, witch doctor.
No,
With
which doctor?
this,
a witch doctor.
you
Witch
notice
doctor?
actually D100. That's you, Grimmaul, because you're the one who's in the tower.
I
No, you
don't-
can't see that far. So who else is close by? So each of you who thinks is close by, roll D100.
Annabelle can't.
Can't, because she's distracted. I mean, you're surrounded
Can
by
I?
things. Sane's is
Alright.
a
I'm
clear
busy
shot.
stabbing things in the eyes.
So,
Alright,
Sane's, you're
so
just
this
overlooking
thing
the
is-
battle, and you can see the creatures behind it.
This thing, yeah. Does
What is it?
Okay.
D100?
D100. Do you know what it is,
See if
Sanes?
you know what it is. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
you
know
know
what
what
it
it
is. You know a witch doctor when you see one. The
And
other thing you don't know what that. Actually, D100. Do you know what the other thing is? Actually, D100. Do you know what the other thing is? So
the
you
other
do
thing
know, like, you
is,
can tell that this thing is like a leadership type unit.
it is a swamp
No, you're not
tag.
supposed to tell them.
What he said?
You
He
can,
said he
you
knew.
can, although he can tell what it is, it's like better not to have. They
All
need to
right, let
remember
me just. I'll give
research,
it.
man,
All right, I'll
research. They
just
don't
dig.
know names.
Okay, I'll just say. I'll give a description on
Yeah.
how it looks. It's like it's got this long hair. It's bloated. It doesn't even have an arm. It's like it's got a few twigs
And
and a
it is
branch.
rising. Like what
Yeah.
you saw initially was half, but it just keeps getting bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, until it's like, let's see, does it keep getting bigger? Yeah, this thing is like rising. Let's see, how many more? Okay, so it's like that big. So it's really really big. It's larger than
Do we all
everything else
see
in
it
the
now?
area.
Do we all see it now?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. I mean, everybody can see it now.
All right, let me see. Does Grimmaul know what it is? Nope, Grimmaul has not
Yeah,
fought this kind of thing before.
You're kind of distracted. I mean, with the whole wolf thing. So
The wolves are gone, but it's like he
So-
has not fought this kind of thing before. This is
Okay,
completely new to
so-
him.
Dan, what did Doctor Seven? What are you doing? You're not even nearby.
No, but if he's that big, I mean.
Okay, yeah, you can see him. So Annabelle, you see him. Doctor Seven could see it. Do you try and point Grimmaul that way? It's like, Grimmaul.
Yeah, he'll see it.
Okay, so Grimmaul, try again. Are you super distracted? Okay,
No,
so yeah, now
I see
you
it.
see it because this thing is huge.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah.
That's another D100.
You rolled that already. It's like you
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
I
what it
did.
is.
Yeah,
And you still don't know what it is.
Yeah, sorry. I
You just know it's
accidentally
big and it's
I
ugly.
rolled it. Yeah, I rolled it by accident. But yeah, that does look pretty ugly.
Let's see,
And Annabelle
here comes
does
the
not know.
kicker. It is an indomitable.
Oh no!
So no special attacks.
No!
What about the witch doctor? Nope. Everything else around her is not.
Which
So
Which
Never
God damn, this thing is big. The witch doctor is like right there behind the toads. Witch doctor? That
witch doctor.
That doctor.
Okay, anyway,
That's
so
Jacko's
on to
dog-
Dogma.
the
Dogma,
Dogma.
you just survived getting mauled to death. You're now naked again because your armor got shredded.
nudity for the win.
hmm
Well,
It's like, have you ever considered getting better armor, or being better at having armor?
that's the thing. I need to level up first.
No, that's Dayus asking you that sarcastically.
Oh,
So she's kind of like brushing all your sensitive parts, and it's like, well, looks good on you.
Jesus.
It's like right down the business. We should probably see what's up with the. It's like you guys seem to see, and she turns around, and it's like she's taken aback. It's like, oh, that's what you guys are talking about. Dogma, do you actually pay attention to that? The 100.
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. I mean, it's it's much taller than everything else in the region. This big lumbering swamp creature. It's larger than the turtles. That's for sure.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do about that?
I guess I go into the battle.
Okay. How far can you run anyway? Do you even have agility?
No.
Okay, so 20.
Uh,
If you don't have
40.
agility, 20 is as
20.
far as you can go. So 40 in two
Or
turns.
heroic moves.
I don't think I have agility. Give me
You
a
do
second.
not. So you can only move
No.
40 in total
Yeah.
with both
Oh.
turns. So
Well,
it's gonna take you a while.
I'll be
What about
inside.
those heroic moves that we were
Oh,
doing?
you're just going in the war tent.
I guess.
Okay. So the civilians are gonna follow you in there.
Okay.
Because it seems like a good idea, easily defensible position inside of the war tent. So the
Yeah,
orc
a place where
band
you
is
get
going to be
stabbed
in
at.
there. The trolls are two of which are going to be outside, two of which are going to be inside, and then you got the hunters, which and he immediately, like, one of the hunters says, "Wait, what about the two wounded?"
Two wounded. What?
So like the bigger orc, he immediately just drops everything he's doing. He starts going for him.
Oh.
So, goes for him, picks him up, gets back before you guys could even realize. Like he pretty much sprinted there, picked them both up, and he's got them over his shoulders like saddlebags.
I don't trust him with them.
So, like you remember, he's the strong. They're strong and they're silent. They when the job needs to get done, they simply do it. They don't ask for permission.
Do it. Just do it.
So he's got the two orcs on his shoulders, and then he props them up against one of the walls. And the doctor's overseeing them.
Yeah, I guess my turn's over.
Okay.
Who thought
How many turns? So use 2 turns. Hold on, let me check one more thing. Oh, okay, well, guess it's not over yet.
Okay. So...
That crit though.
Yep, that crit is what makes it much worse. The crit
Oh,
always
no.
makes it much worse.
So can I move or
No, you're D100. Do you know what's coming? Do you like get an inkling of what's coming?
Okay, let's see.
Watch him get another crit.
Let's watch.
If I actually click, there we go. No.
And no. So what's happening is a surprise. So you hear rustling from outside. You see that like some of the like these two trolls are moving outside. You look outside and can you see it? D100.
And
D100 Dogma.
Nope.
Let's see if no. So you don't know what's happening outside, but you can hear the sounds of battle. 7 D100. Do they actually notice you? That is a no.
Yeah.
You're
Do I-
they're oblivious
hold
to
on.
you. So
I'm there.
like
So
you're just standing there and you see a bunch of these things rush past you. Like I'm talking like 4 packs of these things. So
and I
a
don't
bunch
see
of
him
them
either.
are now engaging the trolls.
I don't see him either. Shit.
Okay, and you don't have enough to like you may see actually let's roll that. So you see them, but there's too many to count. I mean, like you don't have enough bullets. Like you said before, you don't have enough bullets for this.
Is there any powder kegs nearby?
Anything explode D100? Anything explosive in the tower you can throw at them? No. So it's not gonna be that easy. So
Oh, damn it.
all right. So Dogma.
Seven! Make a keg!
Her opinion is like
Fuck that.
So Diusa's kind of she. Danny, roll fearless. Let's see if you can prevent Diusa from having a mental breakdown.
Ha!
again?
Yeah. It's not a mental breakdown in the way you're thinking of. It's just, this is
Oh.
war, and she's not used to war.
Pussy.
So, yeah, okay, so
Yep,
you can
you
prevent her
got it.
from having a breakdown. So,
Good.
like, she's starting to get in shock, and then you just kind of put your hand on her shoulder, and she says, they're close then. They must be after the civilians.
We need to
but-
protect them.
But
We
but
cannot
why
fail
though?
them like we did
Why are
with
they?
the children.
But why are they after?
Why
the
are they after the
civilians?
civilians? You'll have to ask that when it's over.
They're probably going to do the same
Remember
thing
what
with
they
the-
said
with
earlier?
children.
That they're not after the buildings, they are after
Yeah.
They're
going
after
to
the
s-
living people. So of
they're going
course
to
they're going to
sacrifice
attack
them.
everyone.
They're going to sacrifice them
Good
like they
idea.
did with the kids.
Or one of those other,
Maybe.
that's one of your assumptions is they're going to do the same sacrifice to us as they did to the children. Well, we destroyed that temple, so how exactly are they going to do that?
Did we destroy it?
Well, we didn't destroy it, but we purged it of the evil.
They could
So
just
why
make
would
a
they
new
be able
one.
to do that?
Maybe there's another temple.
Okay, well that just makes it worse. All right, moving
Fire
on.
temple.
7. You see all the shamblers run by you and start attacking the trolls. How do they
Do
fare?
they see me as dead?
Not well. Casualties. No casualties, but they're holding their own.
I mean, considering they ran past me, do they consider me as, like, not living?
I guess. Counterattack, yes. Fatal, no. So they counter, but I mean, there's no one dead.
Seven!
So
Get
it's
your
like,
ass up
you can
here!
see that now they're starting to like surge. Like now it's creating like a solid wall of these little bastards. Let me get you all erected. Whoop. So now there's like, oops. Do you guys see when I do that?
Yeah, we see you when you.
When I stretch it?
Yeah.
Just ignore I do that. That's actually just a mistake. Of course, you're not going to ignore it. You're just going to point it out later. So it's creating like a solid wall of them in front, like, and they're all trying to crawl over each other to get at what's inside.
Shit. They're hungry.
Okay. What about the elves? Do the elves notice? No, they don't. They're busy with the front line.
Have the elves even shot one arrow throughout this whole time?
No. Not at all. They've just been watching, really.
That. We have not rolled on the elves shooting arrows.
Yeah. They've just been watching half the time because they're out of range.
What do you mean they're out of range? They're right there. They are literally right there.
They couldn't afford to shoot without hitting orcs.
The enemy is over there.
Yeah, they can't just volley fire in an area and hope it kills something. They're not that inaccurate. Okay, so 7. They walked right past you, and now they're trying to kill the guards. Now what?
He's gonna eat him.
Okay, so you're just kind of randomly chilling. Roll a d2.
Just eat them.
Grimmaul, are you worried about the loot at all?
Not. Well, kind of worried about the loot, but
Okay. Well, it's not gonna matter because he's already
here's
eating
the thing:
bodies
is that
anyway.
I already
so.
shot. We dealed on this.
Oh, the one deal of grab whatever
Yeah.
gear he has.
That one you can
Yeah.
take. I'm
Okay,
good,
so
but so long as
so
you
go
leave the
for
loot
it.
on
7.
this
What
one.
else? You eat the other one?
Yes, but I'm gonna take the loot off him
Okay. So
first.
use your research skill. Ta-da! Okay, so you know. So I'm gonna reveal it then to you. This is the first in many things that you will learn. Trust me on that.
Unless you
This ought to be
die.
good.
Dr. 7,
Notes.
you cannot. Well, there's no lore on it, sadly, so I'll have to add that in later.
Yeah, we'll add that in.
So Dr. 7
After
now
this.
has information on werewolves, on wolfmen. So then
Least
you
of
then
them
you
not-
decide to.
yeah.
So that's also looking for items. So wolfmen are usually not armed with anything. Like the most they have is their talons, their teeth, natural weapons.
Are their teeth worth anything?
T100. That's Grimmaul asking that. Okay, so to you, it's worth something to you. Dr. 7, is it worth something to you? Well, so conflicting interest. It's Grimmaul, it's worth a pretty penny. Dr. 7, you could use their teeth as a weapon because it'll give you more sharp edges to produce.
Is there anything else on the werewolf?
D100.
I think that's on Seven's part because he's
Yeah, you're the one
searching the
close.
body.
So you're searching the body. What you notice is that he has across his leg is a bracelet. There's a bracelet on his ankle. And it's of the same black material that you keep seeing all over hospitality.
That's worth a pretty penny.
Let me guess
So what,
you
you
want it.
immediately spot that. 7, do you actually realize the value? It's D100. Okay, so
Nay.
you do not realize the value. You just see it's a trinket. You're gonna take it anyway, but you don't see any value in it.
Alrighty.
You're just grabbing anything useful before you start devouring it. So then comes the devouring part. It's D100. That's D2, but it's also D100 because you did research on it. Maybe it might be able to absorb some of its powers.
The 100 now?
Oh shit.
No.
No, you failed. So you didn't absorb anything from it because you just got 2 charges. You got 2 charges. You got its ankle bracelet, and then you got what was the third one? The teeth. You took the teeth out.
Yeah, rip them out.
So you took the teeth out for. It's like, hey, I know this might be worth something to you. I don't know.
We could bargain for it.
Flip a coin. 50, it's heads it's you, tails it's mine.
Okay. All right, Sains, you're up.
Hmm.
And they're still gathering forces, but the worst part is they're gathering more. Like you see, basically the thing in the back is like waving its hand around. And it did a sweeping motion across its line, and you see more of them, more hordes pop out of the swamp. They're like rising from the swamp.
Are we talking about the big one?
Yeah, the big one is, you see it's waving its arm, like it's doing like a sweeping motion across its ranks, and more hordes are rising from the swamp.
Hmm.
That big one's gonna be a problem.
Look at all
Shoot
that,
it in
all
the
that
face.
food.
All
They're
that
undead.
food.
They don't have any meat on their bones.
I could eat their bones.
I guess you could. Okay, so there's a lot
Them
of.
bones, them bones, them
Then she
dry
just
bones.
points, and they all just surge forward in a wave. With like they do a really loud screech as they'd all Dopplers over, like it's a wall of noise as they start charging forward. So you guys, are we holding our own? Yes, we are. Counterattack, fatal, yes. So you're gonna have to
Kill them
count
all.
it. So it's like we brace for a massive charge, and we take some of them out. So do you want to just do? Let's do a percentage. Okay, so we take out a third of their number. So this is where the elves finally decide, now is the time. Because now they're surging
Finally.
forward, so now it's easier to hit. Because they're moving straight towards us, they have a straight line of fire, and so they just volley arrows now. So a
Nice.
third of their number, the whole front line buckles.
The
So-
whole front line. So everybody in the front line is dead.
Yeah, so
Okay.
just X them out. So the groups of 9 in the front, just X them out. So the whole front line just got demolished, along with the defenders simply beating them to death. Problem is, they got within, they're crawling over the piles that they're dead to get to us.
Shit.
We're building a wall of bodies at this
Yeah,
point.
there's a wall of, there's large bodies, small bodies, and yet they still come. So,
Large bodies, small
We're
bodies.
building a wall. We're gonna build a wall.
Did they
We're
kill
gonna
any
make
of
the
the
that
ones
swamp
was,
people
that was
pay for it.
300, they built a wall out of corpses.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
And then the messengers who were the messengers from?
The Persians, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh look,
Yeah.
more corpses for the wall. So,
Yeah,
so the whole front
pretty-
line buckled, but they're still like the back line surges in to fill up the gap. So like it doesn't matter if any of them are dead, just because the whole back line is just going to surge in to fill the gap.
At least we got a small amount of breathing space.
Okay.
Like a moment's respite
See,
before.
Annabelle, all the ones around you were slaughtered. Like pretty accurate fire. They just killed all the ones that were on top of it.
Hey, you're
Did they kill
safe.
it?
Did they kill it?
D100. That's you, Annabelle. Are you wishful thinking? It's your wishful thinking. No, they did not kill it. They put a couple arrows through its eyes so it can't see, but I mean it's still moving.
Does that mean Werat can push it? Does that mean it can't
Oh,
defend
it's not
against
my turn
Werat?
yet, so.
No, I'm saying, does that mean it can't defend against Werat?
But
because
problem
of
is they're still surging forward. I mean the back rank is going to leap on top of that thing, so now they're like beelining straight towards Annabelle.
Did they notice me?
Do they?
100.
Apparently
No,
not.
so not yet. They're like single-minded. It seems like they can't detect anything that gives off an aura of death or something that's like an aura of unlife.
Unholy.
Yeah, unholy.
Because that's my
really.
affinity.
So they can't detect the unholy. So that gives you guys an advantage.
Nice.
Of course, not for Werat, because they can see Werat. He's protecting. He's got holy as his affinity, so yeah, they can see him clear as day.
That's probably why the big one doesn't notice me either.
2 in the back. They are moving forward. Do they kill anymore? Yes. Do they fatal? So of
They
the
kill
4,
it-
so they maul another 3 defenders. So these 2 in the back, like they're like leaping over people and they're just mauling everyone in sight.
Do the defenders harm them in any way?
Let's see, repost
Counterattack.
attacks. Yes. Fatal. Yes. So
They both die.
no, just one of them dies. So we kill off one of them, but I mean the other one's still alive. Because like these things are leaping really fast. Like they're very agile. They'll dodge most attacks.
That's a lot of dead orcs.
So yeah, there's not a lot of dead orcs. There's more dead of them, but their dead
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Okay, so Grimmaw.
Hey. Wait, my turn.
Wait, what
Oh, yeah,
happened? Oh yeah,
Sains.
Sains. Sorry. Okay, Sains. My bad. So all that just happened. Now what?
I'm I'm just
Shoot at the big guy.
gonna try to keep experimenting with with my powers.
Who are you controlling? Or
I'm not gonna
you're no longer an assassin now. You're a wizard, Saints.
You're a
And
wizard.
both.
Wizard.
Oh, wizard,
Your
wizard,
unit
wizard,
of
mushroom,
power.
mushroom.
Saints.
Can I
know what?
use it on the Indomitable one or
No,
Alright.
you
No,
can't
I
use heroic powers on an indom foe.
That's not especially an heroic power.
It is a heroic power. Because you're not. It's not a specific damage. You're using a D100.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, so it's immune to D100 type attacks.
So let's say I would create ice spikes out of the water to it, then it wouldn't hurt it.
No, it doesn't work like that. It's still
Alright.
considered a heroic action. You still have to use a D100 to summon those ice spikes. You
I'm
don't
just
have a skill
asking.
that does that.
Just asking.
What if the heroic attack wasn't meant to kill it? What if it was meant to hinder
Same
it, like
thing.
slow it down?
It's immune to heroic attacks, period. So, any
Okay.
D100 attack you use on it will be ineffective.
Um,
No, there is no workaround for this. I thought long and hard
no,
on
no,
this.
no. I'm not thinking about that anymore.
Well, at least
just
there's no
leaving
workaround in
that to
terms of
the side.
D100. So,
Explode the witch doctor.
Explode a witch doctor.
technically you could, because the witch doctor's not indomitable.
Actually, let's
Yeah,
try
man.
it.
Go ahead. That's a hit.
Defense, yes. So she has the 2 defenses. She gets. She blocks it.
One,
Okay,
but
is
you
there
have,
a counter? No, no counter. So she just deflects your attack easily.
you have one more.
Hmm.
You could try, or you could do something else.
I'm tempted to send the other one running through the ranks.
Okay. There's no other dead ones. Oh, there's the one that's covered in all the stuff, but I mean. Do you have sight range? Okay, so yeah, you can see most of the battle. You can't move the dead ones. I mean, they're dead. It's nothing.
No, but I mean the big one with Annabelle on
Okay,
it.
well, go ahead, just
Send
try.
that one through the ranks. The enemy.
You sure it might take Annabelle with him? So no, that didn't work. Alright, so on to Grimmauld.
Alright. I am... Could I see the witch doctor from here? And I know that sounds pretty...
100. No,
Oh,
you're
no.
just too far away.
You could just.
I think you
plainly
have more
shoot the big
concerns, such as the large mass of things trying to maul the civilians.
God damn it. Alright. I need to think fast.
So they did not hold their own. They took casualties. So there's only 4. 3 of them have died.
One guy is holding the
Repost?
line.
Yeah. Fatal? No. So they repost. So only 1 troll is left. The rest have already fallen. They've been like... And you can tell that these things are intelligent because they're tearing them to pieces to make sure that if whatever powers of regeneration they have do not work. You can't regenerate if you're in pieces. So they're
Damn it.
they're rending
God
them
damn it.
limb from limb to make sure they don't get back up.
Do I have any explosive bullets?
D100. Nope.
Do I have any grenades?
Do you have anything explosive that would take out a crowd? I think that'd be a better
No.
question.
No, I apparently don't have
You
grenades.
don't have grenades, you don't have explosives, period. So,
God damn it. Oh my god, is this... Hold on, what's the affinity for these things?
D100, let's see if you actually can tell.
Isn't it already nature? Because that's what I wanted to ask.
D100, you see if you can tell if it's different. No, you can't tell, so...
So it's not, so I can't tell if it's different or not. Shit.
Just shoot the big one normally.
I can't...
He doesn't have
It's-
enough bullets, he'll run out of
Wait.
ammo.
The big one is way too far away, for one.
Plus,
And
it's
two,
immune to D100 attacks, so that wouldn't work.
I was talking to like normal shots.
Normal
Oh.
shots can't reach that far. That's way longer than 100 meters. 100 feet.
I need to do something. If they go in there, then it's like mission over. They
Hold
probably
up.
will not...
Let me go see, let me go check your page just for a second, because I gotta check your secret ability.
Oh, I do. Yes, that secret ability. Could I use it on Indomitable?
Aha! Yes, you can.
All
So
right.
now would be a good time to use your unique.
I have the power.
So you
I
just
am a
close your eyes, and
soldier.
when you open them, what do you like? What does your eyes look like?
He's up. He's like. He's like looking down. He's like. I am a soldier and I'm
Okay, so he's just
marching
singing to himself.
on. I
And,
am a warrior and this is my song.
okay,
He
so
kind of
he's
looked
just
up.
he's singing to himself, and he's like raising his rifle.
My eyes are steel and my gaze is long.
Okay,
I
so
am a
you're trying to
warrior and I
D100 him?
missed my.
Why didn't you
B
just shoot
ballistic
him?
skill?
It's
Oh,
a you
ballistic.
can't D. Oh, it is D100. Okay, so the first shot. Let's see. Does it do a D100? Does it do anything else? Does it? That wasn't a kill shot. So what are you shooting? Like, are you
Does it have
blowing his
does it
arm
have an
off? Or are
eye?
you doing severe wounds?
Hold on. Look at its belly. What's in its
Okay.
belly? Is there like something
There's
in
like
its belly
skulls
right
and
there?
stuff in its body. So you're just shooting the skulls?
No, there's something in the middle of the belly. See
Yeah, that's
that
a
yellow
skull.
thing? That's a skull?
That's a skull.
Pretty
There
big
are
skull.
skulls inside this creature.
I shoot the big skull.
Okay. Like the one in its chest? I mean, it's not a kill shot.
It's the big.
Yeah,
It's the
so
big
you
one
shoot
in
it
its
in the
chest,
skull,
yeah.
and let's see, it explodes into a ball of just bone shards and plant matter and all types of stuff. It's reeling. Let's see, damage? Yes. How much? Quite a bit. So it does. Because it went straight through, and then the shell just detonated inside of its gut. Because remember, you're using water rounds, so
yeah.
the water round, although water rounds aren't effective against it, it's still when anything shot internally will do massive damage. And you have one more round. So.
My gaze is long. I am a warrior.
Then you just aim for the once you see it reel and its head lowers, then you just take his head off.
Is it dead?
Goes the weasel.
100,
Does that destroy
D100.
everything else?
Oh, D100.
Yeah, you gotta make
okay.
sure it's dead, or is it just gonna get up after you blew its head off?
Yep, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Very lucky, actually. So, let's see. No, you hear a loud roar, and the thing just starts it flops forward and starts to sink into the swamp.
Does it crush the frogs?
Does it make a
Crush
sound?
the frogs? No. So the frogs
make
move
a
out of the
sound?
way before it dies.
Does it attack the witch doctor?
Let's see. Does it fall on the witch doctor? Yes. So it's under the witch doctor looks around and then she gets flattened.
Does it make a sound as it's falling?
Really loud, wet sound, it's like a huge slap of water.
Belly flop.
It's a pool party.
And the witch doctor, if they're not dead already, they're getting dragged under by its girth.
What's the effect on the rest of the armies?
Full retreat. So it's almost like they're moving as one, and then they stop moving as one.
We're taking Annabelle. Oh no, they didn't.
So,
Okay, going away!
are they running away? No, they're not running away. They're mulling around, and they're not really doing well. They're moving in weird directions. So the formations are starting to scatter. It's not making any sense to any of the rhyme or the reason what they're doing. Annabelle, you're just on top of this thing, and it's just kind of wandering. No, it's not really hostile towards you.
Huh.
Wait,
Would I
really?
be able to tame it?
So I don't know, D100.
Come, my steed.
Can you tame something that's mainly water? No.
Can I, control it?
Well, it's not you could just
Actually,
be
no, I don't have
you can
the
just
life powers at the moment, do I?
be standard issue. You're not a tamer, but you can do basic stuff. It's basically experimentation to see if. So these things are just wandering around and they're not really doing anything. 1 second they're all trying to kill you. The next second they're just kind of shambling.
I yell out on the top of my lungs, "Good work!"
I kind of take a really deep breath, sit back on the couch, and realize that my gun is now empty. I just used all my.
You used all your bullets to do that. So
all my
what, do you
regular
just
bullets.
unload the clip and reload it automatically, or?
Yeah,
So
unload and
you just
reload.
pop the clip out and then you just change the clip out.
Yep. So now it's ruin bullets.
So, like, these shamblers, they're, like, moving in weird patterns now, and they're not making any sense. The frogmen are retreating. Like,
Does
you can tell
somebody-
that they're still
The
sentient.
elves. Do the elves shoot them?
Okay. Do the elves shoot them? Yes. Fatal? No. So...
Does one of them get bogged down?
He catches one of them, and, like, one of them is, like, caught, and he's basically pinned in place by a lucky arrow.
Alright, we got ourselves an interrogation.
So
Going
he
next.
is disabled.
Yay!
Okay, but that's like there's a lot of these dead things now, and now they're just shambling around. Dogma. Let's see what your situation was like before this. Okay, so those things had bursted through. See, last troll guard dead. So they had bursted into there, and you guys were about to make peace with whatever god you were talking about, and then they just
No.
stop. Like mid-flow, they just stop.
They're just like, hey, how you going?
Yeah, there's like,
How's it going?
are they even like looking at you?
I just
don't
really
know.
want to talk to you.
No, they're not. They're like, they start shambling in different directions. Like they don't even see you. Yeah, just kind of gurgling, making weird noises, and there's like a bunch of them all over the camp now.
Hodor.
Why does this always happen? Why does this happen? This is the second time it's happened to us, by the way. The first time was with the skeletons back in the first siege, and now this is the second
Oh, yeah,
time. We
we-
just get random.
It's the
undead-
it's the
We just
problem with
collect
having
undead
complete
things.
control over a dark entity. Is just when that controlling force is killed, they have no the pawns usually don't have autonomy.
Yeah, and I know it's pretty funny considering the fact that now we have this massive amount of undead. and
Yeah,
we have
they're
no
just kind
idea
of
how to-
wandering about now. Just-
Well, time to
Annabelle,
find a
if
new
you
leader.
So
Annabelle, if you tame that thing, that'd be one hell of a pack mule.
okay, so Annabelle, what is it? You're riding that thing. You're trying to tame it.
No, I think now that the situation is diffused, she's immediately going to go over to the corpses and
Okay.
attempt to use her life magic again, because...
Okay. So after the battle, your life powers come back, and you're experimenting, and then you bring one of them back to life, and he's just looking at you,
I
wondering.
was meaning the orcs.
Oh, one of the orcs. Okay. Well, why are you near the undead then?
I thought I moved to the orcs, sorry.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gentlemen, this is the last round. I repeat, this is the last round.
Okay.
Ding 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 ding.
So,
I'll grab my
Annabelle, you
loot.
have two actions, which is you just went to one of the orcs and you just brought him back to life willy-nilly like it was nothing. So, D100, is it taking you any magic? No, it's just you're back to normal. You're healing them. You're healing their minor wounds like it's nothing.
Okay,
So
I guess...
do a D100.
Yeah.
How many can you bring back in this given time? Not that many, because remember they dismembered quite a few people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8, 9, 10, 11. So 40% of 11. So 11 times 0.4. So only 5 of them can come back. You have to choose which 5. Because you could bring back all the trolls, but then the defenders would be gone.
I guess I bring back 2 of the trolls and
Okay.
2 more defenders.
And the rest defenders.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would mean coming back to the village. So that's 2 of the trolls up, and that's 3 of the defenders. And the rest will have to be given funeral rites because they are not alive.
Let's move them to the side. actually.
Whereat's like walking over to you. It's like, what happened? They had us. Why stop?
The big one. You saw it explode.
No. And like for the first time, he actually looks over and sees the thing sinking into the swamp. It's like, oh, big one. Didn't see. Remember, he was wrestling with the turtle. So.
Yeah.
So he walks
presumably-
over and he reaches to the ground and he touches one of them. And does he detect something? So he's got a general feeling. He's like, dark magic, not natural. Why not surprised?
Yes, our necromancer seems to be getting around.
So he like picks it up and looks one of the bodies over, and it's like, yes, same necromancer, same magic. I can feel same magic.
I wonder where he is.
It's like, don't know. Talk to Pei. Pei knows.
Oh, that's right. We have to go back to that one.
Yeah.
Because she was still reading through those things.
Okay. Okay, Dogma, you were, Oh wait, Annabelle, was there anything else you had to do besides that?
I will drag the newly alive people into the medical area.
Okay. They're fine. They can stand. Like, you healed them enough where they can simply walk. So
Okay,
you undid
I
any
walk
damage
into the
that was done to them.
medical
You undid easily, so they can actually still stand and fight.
Huh.
Okay, so and you're unharmed. So
It seems I've become even more powerful.
it's like you hear the same voice in your head. Well, you keep proving me wrong, so I might as well just stop doing what I'm doing. You're never gonna be the killer that I want you to be, so I guess I'm not needed here.
You may be needed later on.
It's like, of that, I have my doubts.
You conquered
So,
your...
D100, let's see if you can you still, or is it gone? So it'll come back in extremis, but for now it's gone.
You conquered your dark side. For now.
Well,
No, I've just absorbed it
she's the
into
master
myself.
now, not the dark side of her.
I'm finally won.
So we'll have to do the after action later.
No,
But
for my
moving
other
on,
seven
so where at?
sides.
So there's me, where at? And I just did what I did. I analyzed the bodies and dark magic. Dogma, you survived. You didn't die.
Yay!
So how do you
Woo.
feel after this?
Nearly being sliced up in pieces.
Yeah.
I want to improve my armor, my
Okay.
flesh
Well,
armor,
besides that.
a lot.
Okay, so
I guess at this point, Dogma's like,
here comes the hard part. You get to roll the dice that's probably the most dangerous one you can roll. You get to roll disease.
oh,
Oh,
my
oh
god.
yeah,
Because
that's
you got
right.
slashed
We didn't even
by
check on
infected,
disease.
so you're afflicted and it's severe, it's crippling. So like you didn't feel it because of the adrenaline, but now that you're out of the battle you start to feel not well.
Hold on, we didn't even roll on the environment button. Beginning. We should have done that, but we didn't.
Yeah, I'm starting to overlook that now. It's like we just make it situational. If it's in somewhere like a swamp or a forest and they breach your armor and then slash your flesh, I think you're gonna get infected from that. So you gotta break the skin, or you gotta be so. Okay.
You're fine. What is Dayusa's reaction?
Okay. So she's distraught. Like she's distraught. It's like because I think she knows. Does she know what it is? Yeah, she knows that it's swamp pox, which is usually that's fatal.
Well, shit.
Oh shit.
Lucky we have a plague doctor.
Yeah. Are you gonna help Dogma? Do you even know what's happening? That's D107. Do you actually understand? Do you like from where you're standing? Do you sense it? No. So.
He's concerned with other things.
Okay. So you don't get the chance because Diusa's gonna bring Dogma straight to you.
Do I fall unconscious? Yeah.
No. So you're still conscious, which makes it not any better because I mean you're going through severe pain.
Is he coughing up blood yet?
Well, D100 Dogma. How much is your will?
Nope,
So,
you're coughing
yeah,
up
you're
blood.
fine.
Can I
Okay.
use my fearless?
Can you what?
Fearless?
Can you roll fearless? Sure. Why not? Are you fearless in the face of death? No.
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 So,
I'm more alive than ever.
yeah. Well, you're not. You're afraid of death. Yeah, you don't want to die. Nobody wants to die. So Diusa brings Dogma over and it's like, Doctor, are you busy or are you like?
No, he's just twiddling around.
It's
Just
like
with
Dogma
fingers.
contracted the swamp pox, right?
Yeah.
So
Haha. That's funny.
Well, can you help him?
I can.
I hear a butt there.
Huh, she only asked if I have the ability to help.
Okay. It's like, can you help him? Okay, will you help him?
That is the question.
Okay.
I'm a little broke at the moment.
Okay. So it's like,
Yeah.
they used
And I'll
to, so
break your
Dogma.
legs.
Wait, what?
Did you say you'll break my legs?
Yeah. It's like,
Not
and
before you
Darius
die
is
of
like,
your
now is
plague.
not the time. It's like, you're terminally sick. Now is not the time to be joking.
It could be a grueling disease.
So,
You know,
Dr. Seven, you
slow
know
death
all
and all.
about Swampbox, which is, it's basically what happens is it goes through your bloodstream and it slowly starts to liquefy all of your flesh until it reaches your heart and your lungs, and then you just, you stop breathing and your heart stops beating, because it's now liquid.
You
So yeah,
wither and
Swampbox,
die.
not the most pleasant way to die.
Basically Ebola, pretty
Yeah.
much.
2.0.
Not the
Hell
most
yeah.
pleasant way to die. So,
Yeah.
So, how's this gonna work?
okay, so Diusa doesn't have any money on her. Dogma,
That
are
could
you
be an
willing
issue.
to give a price, or do you wish to accept death? Or do you have an option B?
Option B.
Grimmauld, roll a
Seppuku.
D100.
Oh,
What?
I'll just wait for my turn instead.
Yeah,
I'll
just
wait
roll a
for my turn.
D100. Like, if
Okay,
you want to
fine,
intervene
I'll
on this
do this
scene, you have to roll a
once.
D100, see if you actually notice all that.
I will do it once as a favor.
So, no, you don't.
How
Oh,
about
yeah.
that?
He'll do it as a favor.
Once is
so
a
that's
favor.
fine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're going to ask a favor from Dogma.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh.
Dogma, what do you think?
Perfect. I'm in debt.
Okay. What do you want? Like, are you willing to do that, or do you want to find another cure?
Depends
It'll be
what
quick.
the debt is. What do you
I
want
could
in
cure
return?
it, man. I don't
No,
know.
he's asking
Whenever
for
I
a
call the
favor. Like sometime in the future, he's going to want a favor.
Well, I don't have much of a choice, do I?
Yeah. Not really. Unless you want to die an agonizing death, in which case, sure, go ahead. Take
In
your
which
chances.
case, you take my money anyway.
Exactly. I mean, either way, you're broke, right?
Yep.
Fine. I'm in your debt.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay. 7
Feel like-
D100.
Feel like fucking Hercules.
Ooh.
You got a problem.
Oh, what?
So he tries to heal you, but the disease is not what he's used to handling.
Uh-oh.
Like,
Evolved
the only good
form.
news is that it's not terminal. So he can cure it enough where it's not terminal. You still owe him a favor, but you're still diseased.
For fuck's
You
sake.
now have a common cold.
Yeah, because now you're like hacking up and you're sick, but you're still just as strong. So 7 D100. Let's see if you learned anything from this.
Nope.
So
Of
no,
course
it's
not.
like you've never seen an evolution like this. It's like no normal evolution would allow this disease to be this virulent and this advanced. Like he was scratched, and in minutes stuff on him was already starting to liquefy. So it's like an accelerated stage.
Huh.
So
Shit.
I mean, like you're looking at it, and it's like, okay, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, like this disease is more advanced than you've seen.
I want it.
Okay, so you
Damn.
want it.
Don't
So,
fucking eat me.
Is that an offer?
see, D100. Do you collect a sample of it?
Wait, what?
Of course
Yeah.
you do. You're a doctor. So he gets a syringe out and he collects a sample of your blood for
Oh, so
analysis
So many
later.
samples.
Yep. I'll just add it to your collection. Grimmauld has seen this disease on campaign before. Have you seen like this variant though?
Well, favor delivered.
Like the one where basically it'll kill you. Yeah. So you've
Yeah,
seen the
apparently
disease that kills you within basically
Apparently-
a few days.
Apparently, yeah, I have
Yeah.
seen it. That's a
So
94.
let's see. So you notice the festivities. So you're down there.
All right.
So, like, the doctor did his magic, he cured him as much as he could. Grimmauld, do you have an opinion? No.
How many
So
vials
you've
do
never,
I add?
like, you've seen it, but you've never tried to cure it. Because you
I
don't know
couldn't
how.
cure it. The doctors could, like
Yeah.
the doctors on the campaign couldn't cure it. No one could. That's why we wear the like. You see how he's wearing a mask? the
Yeah,
breathing
that's why
mask?
Dr. Seven can cure it because he's an abomination. So He's got the means.
Pretty much. Abominations could like find a way, but like regular people, of any race really, can't find it just that easily.
Yep, that is the price. So
Best
Dogma,
advice.
you are
Wait, is he
now.
still, he's
You're
still
not
infected,
deathly
though, right?
ill, but you are ill.
He's still infected though, right?
Yeah, he's still infected, so he needs to go find another doctor.
Hmm.
Because 7,
Do I know-
and he needs
do I
to
know
find
of any-
probably maybe the elves might be able to help him, or maybe the orcs, one of those two.
At least you're
Yeah, I
not
know-
dying.
Okay,
Do
yeah, at
I
least you're
know
not dying.
of
Okay,
any-
7, you have one action because you got a favor from Dogma, and now he owes you one.
Let's
One
see.
action.
1.
Tried
One.
to assimilate the virus.
Okay, so you're gonna inject yourself with this super virulent virus that is nearly killing Dogma.
Yes.
All right, 100.
What is this symbiote
And
thing?
this is how Dr. Seven
Some
dies.
bitch.
See, that's injection, so that's learning. D100 again. You are infected. Is it severe? No. Unlike him. No, it's like, it's pretty bad if it makes even you sick when you inject it. So, like, you
Makes
get a
it cut the
cough,
virus.
you get, like, a runny nose, and you get all these things. It's like, that's a pretty potent disease in your system. D100,
Quick,
let's see if you find
capture.
anything else.
Didn't you say it
No,
accelerates?
no, you don't
Hold
find
on.
anything else.
Didn't you say it accelerates constantly? So
Yeah, it's
Doesn't
like the
accelerate?
fact that it. No, the fact that it even made him sick is miraculous. But it's not fatal to him because he's
not
resistant
at the
to
moment,
plague.
but you said it's like with Dogma's case, he got it, but he never noticed it
Yeah.
until after the battle. So
And
then all of a
you
sudden-
feel like you can kind of feel within your own body that it's adapting. It's adapting to your chemistry and stuff. So it's trying to break your defenses by changing how it acts.
Ooh, I like this
So
one.
it's like it's almost like it's alive, like it's more sentient than it lets on.
Symbiote, research, quickly.
Do it!
Okay, so it's so your symbiote that's like, I've seen something like this. This isn't natural means this is something around the unholy, dark magic.
Oh, that's always nice.
It's like it's not nice for us, that just means that not even the plagued are safe from them.
Huh. Can we use it?
Okay. It's like, no, not in its current state unless you somehow master the unholy.
Can we get part of its DNA?
It's like and he's looking at the code, it's like, no, its DNA keeps shifting.
Shit. Slow down the evolution and then perhaps we could do it.
It's like we can't affect it in any way. That all means changing its DNA, but with its DNA rapidly adapting.
True.
It.
That is
I'm,
an issue.
I'm just like normal sick now, yeah? It's
Yeah,
not
you're
still
normal
adapting
sick.
in me.
You've
Like
got a cold.
you're hacking, and let's see, are you D100? Are you coughing anything out?
No.
No. So
No.
you're not coughing anything
You're
out. So
fine.
you just have a cough, and you have a runny nose and all this other signs. You feel
Okay.
like horribly exhausted though, because you just near-death experience, 2 times.
Yay.
Okay, so that's Dr. 7. You just injected that, and now you're partially sick, but again, you'll get over it.
Yeah, I got a few strength to
Okay,
be fine.
so Saints, battle is over. Things are shambling about.
Well,
Want to play some whack-a-mole?
this was interesting.
Want to play some whack-a-mole? Right, so it's like so Oso's kind of like laying against the wall, like she's not really standing anymore. She wasn't standing to begin with. You just didn't notice.
Oh, so you took a rest.
Okay. But you're not gonna bother wondering anything about that, or just
I just noticed that, so
okay.
that was my reaction to that. So
And she's like looking up at you, and like she's in kind of a daze. She's not really there, like not thinking or anything.
all right.
So you're just standing there idly doing nothing.
You all right?
Oh, are you all right? Okay, so like she tilts her head a little bit, she's like not understanding the question.
This doesn't look good.
Yeah.
At that point, I just lift her up and carry her to
Okay.
Dr. 7.
Yeah, she doesn't even fight it. Like she's got kind of a questioning look, and then she's just getting carried.
Jesus, everyone's getting fucked
So
today.
you bust in. So basically, after all that, they bust in, and then also's kind of in a daze. She's not really looking too hard. Like she's just kind of leaning against Sane's.
Another one that looks like shit. Great.
Ew,
What's
wrong
wrong with
look
this
at
one?
her. I don't know
Everyone-
what's wrong with her.
Where's Where At? Where At needs to be.
Okay, where at needs to be here. Yeah, and then I guess where at comes off. Since all the excitement's happening inside, it's like you might as well just show up. Okay, so Annabelle, are you gonna show up as well?
Nope.
Nope, you have your own agenda. So where at kind of enters the tent. Does he kind of know? Yeah, he can tell that this is unnatural. It's like, unnatural disease. Unnatural.
Well, again, this shit always
It's
happens
like,
to us.
it's like, so you agree unholy.
No, well, seems a bit natural.
It's like, and then he kind of chuckles like, a bit.
Well, you won't know until we look at her now.
Okay. Sane's, so are you going to interject because, you have a more pressing issue?
Can you keep your squabbles to yourself? He
Okay.
needs medical attention.
Okay, so also is kind of insensate right now, so that's not good. 7,
What?
D100. Or are you going to
Uh-oh.
care at all?
Haha.
Okay, so you're going to care, so... Like, you're just, like, tapping her on the side of the head, seeing if she's, like, sensing anything, and she's not. Oh, actually, let's roll it. So, and then she looks at you, and you can see that she's kind of got, like, a dazed look on her. Can you tell what it is? Yes. So your diagnosis is that it's just a concussion.
No, that's not so bad.
So
When did she get hit on the head?
then that's just it. It's just when did she get hit on the head, and did she get hit on the head?
Oh, come
Sounds like you
closer.
guys been having a rough time, eh?
So he makes a quip. Sanes.
We were on the
you-
front lines.
Yeah, you were behind the lines. It's like, where did the blow come from, if there was one?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
So, and she's in no
really
position to
know.
tell you either.
I don't think it's a good idea she takes another knocking. I mean, too many concussions. and
What's
you're
your diagnosis, doctor? Yeah, it's advisable not to get another blow to the head.
Would be a terrible idea. So yeah,
Okay,
let
Sanes,
her
what do you
sleep.
do? Because she's pretty much got a concussion now.
Are there beds in here so she
So
can
you're
rest?
looking for let's see. So the doctor comes in, like the civilian doctor.
Yeah.
And it's like so I think do you notice he's behind you? Just do a D100. That's for Sanes. Okay, so you notice he approaches you from behind, and then you kind of do a half turn, and it's like put her over there. She's just leading you to a place. It's like, you guys can stay here for the night. We don't have much. I mean, so it's like because the housing tent was apparently kicked in by these damn undead. So we don't have much in terms of shelter. I guess that's all I have to do for now. So and he just looks at the rest of you. It's like, and that goes for the rest of you as well. We'll try and scrounge up what food we can, but I don't think much is left.
I got my own food.
So it's like, oh really? How much are you willing to part with that for a better cause? Because our food stocks are rather low.
Well, if I don't, then I just look like a bad guy, wouldn't I?
Okay. And so you like Cox and Albright, it's like, we're gonna pay you.
Oh,
So-
you said the magic word, my friend.
So he immediately just put it's like, you said the magic word, it's like, yes, I knew that you'd respond to that. So how much is he willing to pay? Let's see, low number, high number. Low number, so
1d10 or 1d5?
oh, he's willing to pay 400 favor for a good amount of your rations, which is at least, oops, that is a Cyclops.
So Cyclops randomly appears.
That is at least, you'll be left with 2 rations, so he'll take 7. And this is just for today. I mean, they're gonna have to find more food stuff, but he'll take 7 of your rations for 400 favor.
400, 500, 600. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, so, and then you
I'll
have
still have,
100
I'll still have that.
to yourself. And you
I'll
still have 2.
have that.
So,
Well,
so
yeah, I have a question.
and this
I
guy's
still
like
have those-
ecstatic. It's like, you don't know how many people you just saved. just thank you.
It's no worries. Just be sure to keep a lookout for food next time. All right.
Okay.
Otherwise,
It's
you'll
not
have
so
to be
much to
dealing
look
with
at,
me.
it's just finding the hunters willing to brave both the swamp and the elves to find food.
Well, look around you. I'm like raising my hands, like widespread my hands, like look around. There's these shambling undead, and they're doing nothing. They're just like harmless.
Okay.
So it's like
It's like,
it could
yes,
be
maybe
easier.
with the dark influence gone, we can find food supply. And let's just hope that there's some food left.
There probably should be. Hospitality's always cared for itself.
Okay. Okay, so, and then he starts walking away, and then, actually, he walks outside and he starts, he's got his own pack, and he's distributing food among the troops.
I got a question. I still have those rabbits. I still have that rabbit pack. So is that considered a ration?
Yes.
Okay.
So, do a D2. How much of a ration is half a rabbit? For you, anyway. So, D2.
It's worth 2.
2. For you, it's 2. So, because you're used to eating small meals. Like, you had food to last you for about a year. So, a little and you know just enough to eat just enough. And you always rely on your own hunting as well.
Pretty much.
Just,
I've been around for a while, so yeah.
Luckily, you know what to eat and what not to eat, so you're not trying to eat undead things.
Yep. That'd be a very
Alright,
bad
so
idea.
that was Sans, that was Grimmall.
Wait, why was that all me?
Oh, that wasn't all you? Alright, sorry. Rewind.
No, you
Back
just
to Sans.
pulled the doctor in and then
Yeah.
he put me
Back
there
to
and
Sans.
you just skipped.
Alright.
At that point I get angry with myself that I didn't see what happened.
And she's like, and she can't really respond. She's like, she's just lying
No,
with her
I'm
eyes
just
closed.
angry with myself.
Yeah, you're angry with yourself, and she can't respond. So,
I'm just taking
so
a
you're just
chair.
fuming there.
I'm just taking a chair and I'll stay sitting there awake
Okay.
till she gets better.
Well, this is the find food and shelter thing. So,
Yeah, I know.
so you found food, you have shelter, so you're good. Grimmall, shelter they say is here. So, oh yeah,
Yep.
-1 ration from each other. So,
Obviously.
Mm.
Now I eat those.
so now you eat
those-
that rabbit. So
Yep.
Grimmall, your Whereat's gonna just camp outside. He has this 1 ration he ate. No, actually, he's gonna camp like right here. He's gonna brush some of the undead aside. He just kind of pushes them, and they don't really attack him or anything.
So this is where we're sleeping in the office, in the
No, it's
doctor's place.
it's in the medical area.
Oh yeah, this is medical. Yeah, so this is
like
medical.
a simple cots and stuff. It's not glamorous or anything. It's just for the purposes of.
That's fine. At least we
Yeah.
got through this, you know.
Okay, Annabelle, are you gonna join up with the group, or are you still trying to tame that thing?
Yeah, I think should be like just
Okay, so you're gonna attempt to tame it before you try and get out of here.
300.
turtle.
Yes.
So let's see, is that okay? So it's more of you kind of understand how they operate. So like you're thinking of
I
it like
ride the
instead of
turtle
thinking of
back
it like a
to
monster,
town.
you start thinking of it like a pet, and then you start treating it like a pet, and that's when it starts obeying you.
Do you give it a name?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Can you D100? Can you make it do things though? No. So you can only give it suggestions.
So you say, "Hey, can you walk there?" It's like, okay.
Yeah. So you like
walk
pointing,
there.
like it can look at you because its head can go upwards. So.
Turtle. We should probably go into town. There's
Okay.
probably food there.
So it's like, and as soon as it hears the word food, it starts like trundling that way. With you on it.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Nice, we got
So-
a mount, guys. We got a mount.
Well, be careful because this thing might not survive
Annabelle's.
certain areas. So it's just kind of trundling along. It can't really go into the city because it's not a lot of room without knocking a lot of stuff over. So it can get to like here before it just stops and then it just looks at you.
Hey guys, this turtle is hungry.
Poke my head out, see the turtle, and I'm like, God damn it.
Out of all the things I saw today.
A mage riding a swamp turtle. That's gonna be.
That thing
what I
eats a
remember.
lot. It eats like 8 rations a day.
What?
Well, for doing what I
No.
wanted it to do, I pass it a treat of 1 ration.
Okay, so now it just needs 7. But
Wait,
still,
could it eat these guys?
Can it eat Can it eat the dead corpses? Yeah. So
Hey, there you go.
does
Those
it
are
wait
those
for your
foods.
instruction? No. so it's like it starts shambling towards the corpses and it starts just eating corpses. Well, not corpses, but it starts eating the living ones.
Yeah. Hey, at
Are
least
they
we're
like
getting rid of
screaming or anything? Yeah, they're screaming as they're eating it. So it's like,
them.
does he have to like
I-
feed them? No, it's he just puts them in his mouth and he just eats it. So you give him a treat of 1, and then he eats 8 of them.
So
1,
he's
2,
full
3,
by
4,
one.
5, 6, 7, 8, and so the area's kind of clear, but he still can't get in there because he's big.
Is
He's
there
like
like
a big,
s-
and it's looking at
there a
Annabelle
Just grab
innocently,
them over
like it's
here.
like
Is there a
it's
stable
wondering where to
or
go.
something? Is there a stable around this area?
No, I don't know. Is there D100? Okay, so
No.
no, there's no building big enough to house this thing. Not this thing. This stable was designed for like wolves and smaller animals, not something of this size.
Can we use one of the collapsed tents as a blanket?
D100. Are there any tents large enough to house its body? Yeah, so you can use the stable tent, which was a tent, is no longer a tent. Now it just fell over. So you can use it. So you can like be here and just camp. Are you gonna camp with it?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just gonna camp with it. See,
Nice.
so this is gonna feel weird, but it's one of the. It's like producing something on its back, like kind of a crevice for you to sleep in.
Huh.
So
Okay.
then it just kind of lies down, and you hear it like breathing. How it
point.
lies down is like it has to basically bend its legs under it and just kind of lie there.
I pet the turtle.
Okay.
Oh, well.
You hear,
we
and you
got
hear
us-
like you hear it kind of purr, like a weird gurgling purr.
A giant purring turtle.
And it just makes you wonder. It's like, it was so violent a couple minutes ago, and yet, these things aren't like that violent.
all of a sudden, Dr. Seven hears that, goes out, starts collecting them and holding them as his pets.
God damn.
Well, at least, that's what Annabelle's thinking. I don't know if that's what. You'll have to research that more.
Yeah, but the fact that
So,
does kind of make you think.
Dogma, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure.
You're deathly sick. Your lodging is here.
Thing is, I need to find. I need Aisha's help. I'm still sick.
Yeah, you need a doctor that's not Let's see. Does he come back from his rounds? No. So you didn't ask the doctor before he ran out, because he got food from Grimmauld and he immediately went to distribute it.
Oh. Well, I'll just lie here dying. It's fine. No problem.
Okay. So you're just
Don't get
gonna.
cold, damn it.
So she's gonna help you into bed, and it's like as she's in a cot next to you, it's like you should rest. Just you need to recover.
You're gonna be fine, dude. Come on. not gonna be that bad.
And she tries to reassure you. It's like, you're gonna do fine. You don't show any of the signs that you're dying anymore, so you'll be fine.
Okay. Well then, I guess I just lie down in the tent
Okay.
since I'm already in one.
Yep.
Neat.
So you eat the one like you share. How is your meal? It's like, what meal do you have out here in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, since it was like I traveled with it, it's probably some crackers, something like dry.
It's like lumber spread.
Yeah. Nothing
D100.
fabulous. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the Order of Paladin did make a bread. They called it the Life Giver. That's what they called it. It's made of a special grain that you can find in only rare parts of hospitality. The grain, which is extremely nutritious, like beyond normal grains. It's really hard to grow. It's easily destroyed. And you're lucky that you were able to get some before the Order, quote unquote. Either you left the Order or the Order kicked you out. Which was it?
Well, I guess I left the order before they
Yeah, before they kicked you out?
going for me. Yeah.
Alright, so you still have some of that left over.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can find another place to... And you've shared it with Diusa, so hopefully you find another place to get more of that. That's like a wilderness adventure. You'll have to go out and find more.
Yeah.
Alright, so you eat that and then you just what? Fall asleep?
Yeah. That just.
Sains,
I'm
what is
knocked
your
out.
ration?
What?
What is your ration?
Uh,
Like, you just ate a ration and also just say you have to feed her because she's like insensitive. So, what are you feeding yourself and what are you feeding her?
what did we get from Estrio?
D100. Let's see, do you have a choice of what you got from Estrio? No. Okay, so... Is it something good? It is something good, because Estrio doesn't send adventurers out with shit. So,
With
he
what?
gave you, like, a salted meat, but it was salted in a way where it didn't taste like... It still tasted
Salt.
like juicy meat, although it was cured.
Nice.
So no matter where you go, there would still, like, he did the salting in a way where the moisture would be retained, like, forever.
Nice.
See, Estrio has not revealed why that salt does that. Because nobody asked. And plus, he doesn't give it away. That's one of his trade secrets. That's how do you think he can always have food? Because he has advanced curing methods as well. So he always has food, no matter what. Nothing goes to waste.
Good thing to know.
So you're feeding.
How
How
long
do you
does-
exactly do you feed someone something? Like, how are you feeding this? She's just lying down and she's got her eyes closed and she's just like she can't chew or anything. So how do you feed someone like that?
I wouldn't know.
What is
but
that
I've
anime
apparently
that
done
where
it.
that one person just ate the meat, chewed it, and then that's disgusting. That's one way.
That's what I
What?
had in my mind.
What?
No.
What do you guys say? I
Not.
forgot what it was called.
What?
The one with the
He eats-
wolves.
Wait, they did. How did they?
It was an
feed him?
anime where this person ate this meat and she chewed it and then she like gave it to the person who couldn't chew through mouth to mouth.
Oh, that's not as disgusting as I thought it was.
Okay.
Apparently
Apparently it's
Basically
not as
like
disgusting, and everybody agrees with that, so we'll go with that.
What? Berserk?
Then.
No.
No,
No.
Berserk is completely
The
different.
one with where it had that ancient swordsman and his arm got all messed up with diseased beast. And then he
Oh.
went to go find a cure just to find out that it was because some people were trying to... It was also with one where there was like an iron mill run by women. Remember any of that?
That like the arm thing sounds like Berserk, but at the same time,
No, it's not Berserk.
It's-
Anyway,
yeah,
focus.
it's not Berserk.
So that's what you're doing, right, Sains, or are you not doing that? So you're chewing the food for
That's
her, and
the
then you're
most-
just giving her the food.
Yeah, well, that's the most logical way of doing it.
Let's see, like,
How
so
long
you're
does it
about to
take her
finish,
to-
like, you're about to finish giving her the meal, and then she, like, It's the talon. She reaches the back of her talon. She pulls you into it. So that's like, and then she's got that grin, and she's got like stuff in her teeth, and it's like, thanks. So I guess her concussion is not as bad now. But then like all that movement, and she immediately regrets it because then she like puts a talon to her head and she just falls back in pain.
Are you really in pain?
It's like I don't fake pain, you know.
Well, I wouldn't know if you would do it or not, so I'm just gonna take
And she's sarcastic. It's like, you could try asking.
I sort of did just, so... Do you actually...
It's like, no, it's like, no, you asked if I was really in pain. You didn't ask if I faked pain.
You fake pain.
Like, it's like, no. I just told you that, though. So she's almost mimicking you.
How am I to believe you that you don't fake pain?
It's like, you don't. Just like, how am I supposed to believe you?
Believe me what?
And it's like, and then she just closes her eyes, like, doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Okay. But at that point, she's asleep now. She doesn't, like, she just went straight to sleep as soon as she said that.
Well, I'll better get some rest too then.
Okay, so you just kind of flop on a cot. Are you flopping on the same cot or different cots?
Different
What
one.
does the Sains do?
Different one.
So you're separate beds?
They can be just each other, but not in the same bed.
Okay. So you're next to each other, not in the same bed. Gotcha. Okay. 7, where are you going to sleep?
Let's see.
Because you have
Any other
here,
beds
and
in
you
here?
have... Like, you could just do the same thing. You just chill with where at.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so are you going to sleep on him, or are you going to sleep on, like, next to him?
Next one.
Okay, so you just lean up against him as he's in a tree form. So he doesn't snore. He doesn't make a sound when he's a tree. He's just a tree. He's just there.
And then he transforms from a tree into a
And then
human.
his face pops out, and he talks while in tree form, and then he transforms back into a golem. So, bit odd of a sight.
That's pretty funny.
So, then all we have left now is Grimmaul. So, Grimmaul, what do you do?
Let's see. I'm just reading through the chat real quick. Our adventure to date: go out on a whim to kill an orc leader, ended a war between the orcs and elves, defended the orc camp against an army of undead, someone caught and immediately was cured.
Well, not cured. You were just, they made it,
Well,
they made it bearable.
like-
But remember, this is an
that's why I
advanced
put it in
disease.
Yeah, that's why he put it in quotes.
And there's I hate to
quote.
say it, but there's a good possibility that it might evolve beyond his immunity and still kill him. So he's safe for now, but maybe not in the future. So we really need to take care of that, like, immediately.
I got a question before I say what I'm gonna do, but
Yeah.
do we roll on the rewards chart because we
No, we
survived?
haven't finished
No-
the
no-
job. We don't finish the
What-
job
what-
until we get back to the village and collect pay.
Oh,
So,
okay. What about the other job? He asked that we defend the place. Isn't that right?
Okay. So yeah, let's actually roll on that. Of course, yeah, he's gonna come in. So he like
I guess
bursts. He bursts in. He's not at all subtle.
We survived.
It's like, oh, you guys did well. You did better than I expected. Plus, you didn't try to kill me.
Yet.
So he sees he's sick and he slaps Dogma on the back. Dogma D100. He's just slapping you. No, you're fine. He slaps you on the back and you hold your own. It's like, you guys did well. He's like slapping you all on the back, like he's going to each of you. So Grimmaul, it's you. And then
You're
Sane's,
100.
that's you.
I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine, Sane. Sane's, you're not fine. He like knocks you out of the bed with such strength.
I was kind of sleeping, so.
Yeah, he's kind of sleeping. So you're like knocked out, and you're sleeping, and then he taps you, he pats you, and then you like fall out of the cot. And then let's see, does he help you back up? It's like, oh, sorry about that, and he just picks you up and puts you back the way you were. My mistake.
No problem. It happens.
So, we survived.
It's like, so you survived. I bet you're gonna want some reward. I'll see what I can come up with.
Alright.
It's not like we have much, though. I mean, it's like, but I do, if you're willing, I do have another job for you.
I'm listening.
So, who's actually sentient enough? So you can talk to Dogma and Grimmauld, roll D100s. Because you're the ones that are awake in the building.
Hey, I'm awake
So,
now.
either
Yeah.
of you could take the job. Which of you wants to take the job? Or is it going to be a competition?
The
Do you want the
or
job,
what?
Dogma? I mean, you're sick, man. You might want to rest.
I'm fine.
Okay.
It's just a call.
Both of you roll a D2. Oh, okay, Grimmauld gets the job. So,
Ah.
I'm the only
you know,
healthy
Dogma
one.
said, I can handle it, I'm fine, but he's looking at you, it's like, you're not in a well condition. I think I'll leave it to your friend.
Like a giant wound across his chest. He's horribly sick.
Yeah, he's
Naked.
slashed, he's sick, he's like, oh man.
He goes
Yeah,
out
so
there.
he goes to Grimmauld.
Yeah.
Do you
And
go
it's
out
like-
there and just start hugging
It's like, look.
the undead?
Hug me.
Alright, what does he say?
So wait,
I'm
Dogma,
just-
did you actually do all that? No,
Yeah.
you're not well enough to do something like that.
No, okay,
Okay, so
I'm
he's
just,
like, look.
I'm just, yeah.
I'm gonna need your help. As much as you were after the price on my head, I'm gonna need your help patching it up between us and the elves. They need to know this is coming. We can't stay here. As you've seen, and so he's putting his arms around, he's motioning to all the undead, or at least the ones that he assumes are there. We can't stay this close to the swamp. If we stay here, we're as good as dead. So, and he's kind of
How do
looking
you
a little distance, just like, I don't want to have to bury more of my kin if I can help it.
Kind of Grimwald's
So,
silent for
and
a
it's like,
second, and
take a
then he
walk
says,
with me. And it's just, so he's saying motion outside.
Alright. Let me move Grimwald.
So it's like, so he's like taking you to like the edge of the camp, where he thinks you're out of earshot of everyone. Where at?
Does-
Can't
does
hear.
Squirtle
Dr.
play
7,
you
roll a
say?
D100.
What do you say?
Okay. Dogma, can you actually, okay, 7, you can listen in, so, because you're an eavesdropper, you like to collect information. Annabelle can also, so he thinks no one's
Did-
listening, but a couple of you are.
Does
Dogma,
Squirtle pop
are you
his
well
head
enough
out
to
of
actually
the-
go out there? Let's do 100. Yeah, so you can actually go there if you wanted to. So are you going to?
I'm just listening through the wall.
Okay.
Alright then. So, what do you suggest?
Okay,
'Cause
so
I-
it's like we're going to need to move to where the elves are based. It's a very dangerous plan. I mean, they outright hate us, but we don't have much of a choice. It's the only city we know that's safe enough. I think they could use the bolstered defenses as well.
I'll tell you this much. If we bring back these elves who have already seen what you guys are facing and realize the danger, then we might actually be able to let you
It's
in
like-
peacefully.
He does a nod, and it's like, yes, we had hoped that's the case. I hope these elves tell the story right, because if they don't, my people may not have a
tumble,
future.
crash.
So what, you just sleep off? Annabelle just leaps off?
I think she sort of like rolls off.
Okay.
Hey!
And the thing just looks at you curiously. It's like,
One second. I pat him on the head and
okay.
move towards this conversation.
It just like gets up and follows you. So it's like it's behind you as you're doing that. It's like tilting its head.
Well,
So it's like, and then the troll chief, it's like, I see you have a new friend. This, I'm used to this more than what we fought. Just, these creatures are meant to be, they're not supposed to be hostile.
The fuck is that?
Okay, so Dogma just comes out
Not
of nowhere.
meant to.
And it's like, alright, I guess this conversation is as private as I thought it was. Okay, I don't care.
Dr.
Anyway.
Seven comes out.
Yeah, so because
Dr.
everybody just
Seven
keeps
comes
showing
out
up
like,
anyway.
"Hey."
So it's like, since you're all listening, listen closely. We need to move our people to the east, back to the elf village. And I have a bad feeling these things are going to follow us.
I have a turtle if you need it.
It's like, you can have it.
No, I
I
was
don't
meaning
think,
to carry
it's
supplies
like,
and such.
So
Oh, to
he
carry
doesn't know
supplies.
anything about taming one of those. Maybe we'll have to ask one of the hunters.
So you
Okay.
just want us to take you back to the village. I believe that'll be
No, it's
pretty
like
simple.
not just me, everyone who can. I need you guys to form an escort. Get as many people back as we can. We'll have to have some of us stay behind to be a rear guard.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard, now should it? We were able to
Yeah.
get
It's
here.
like, yes, we were able to hold, but like I said, no, he's like tapping the side of his head. These things are smarter than they look. That was probably just a vanguard force.
We just killed one big motherfucker and probably took down another one along the
It's
way.
like, and he shakes his head. It's like, so have we, but that didn't stop them from coming back, as you saw.
Yes, this necromancer is very... He
Like,
just keeps coming back.
although we know his tactics, he will change his. It's like, although we know your enemy's tactics, he will change his tactics all the time. He won't just stay with one trick.
I see.
Necromancers are so annoying.
Me too, sister.
So he's looking at Annabelle, and it's like, so I take it you have history with this necromancer, you would say.
Attacked our village. We believe he was connected to a lich we killed as well. Lots of stuff.
It's like, It's like, I wouldn't know anything of that, but it sounds oddly familiar.
Yep. Well, that's something. Which would you?
It's like, the only assumption I can make is that every village is being attacked in the same manner. Masses of undead, scouting out their positions, then a mass wave killing them off.
Yes, he seems to be gathering up souls.
Not just
en
souls.
masse.
Souls, for what purpose?
Not just souls, bodies. Think about it. He's raising an army of his own.
Okay.
Big
So, remember, Grimmall, do you actually know what it's like? Have you, D100, do you actually have seen what has been going on the side? Or have you been just oblivious to all this danger?
He was actually hunting, like, for the
Yeah,
aborigines.
D100. Well, let's see if you actually remember any of that. No, you do not.
He was hunting. He was outside in the wilds.
Yeah, he was in the wilds, but he kept, like, when he saw mass danger, he tried to avoid it. Because, he didn't want to take on anything that would waste time or resources.
But beneath the town that I've been staying in, there was a temple, and the water around the temple was filled with... I can't put a number on the amount of souls.
It's like, grim prospects. So, and then it occurs to him, it's like, you think that could be similar here? There could be another temple underneath the ground.
Possibly. We may need another drill for that, though.
Okay. It's like, and then he's taken aback. It's like, drill? It's that deep in the ground?
About 5 kilometers.
So, and he's like scoffing at that. It's like, there's no way we could reach such a temple.
We did.
Okay. Well, how did you escape?
An ancient dragon teleported us back to the surface.
And then he's just shaking his head. It's like, well, I don't think an ancient dragon will be in this temple as well.
Well, if it's another temple, the temple was originally of the dragon, so there may be another one,
It's like,
possibly.
and he's kind of grim, and it's like, well, we need to focus on the present. We need to keep our people. We need to keep my people alive, as many as we can get out of here.
Before anything, before we create this escort mission, not before we create this. I mean, before we create this convoy to the east, do you happen to have any explosives nearby?
It's like, yes, it's in the farthest building. So he's pointing to like the farthest building. It's like, it's in that building over there. We try and keep it as far away from the village as possible. Why? Why do you ask?
Perfect.
We're gonna need those when next time these things come
So
up.
he's got like an evil grin, and it's like, extra distraction, are we?
More or less. Yes.
Also, any form
So
of
he bursts in laughter and like slaps Grimmel on the back. And it's like, I like the way you think.
also any form of fuel may be useful.
Okay. Fuel? Okay. It's like, yes, that's all stored in the outer housing. It's like, and then he just says, you know what? Let's just go there.
All right.
So he goes to like the small, like unassuming building. Let's see, is that thing still gonna follow you? Of course it is. So, yeah. So Annabelle, as you're moving, this thing is just following you everywhere you go. Just kind of like it's got its head tilted and stuff, and it's just like, "Rrr?"
I pet him again.
Okay. Okay. So Dogma goes back to being sick in the hospital. Okay, so you burst open the door and you see like, you don't just see fuel, you see explosives, you see black powder, you see all types of different. Let's see, is there any ammo in there? Of course there's ammo.
Yes.
So there's bullets in there. Are there rifles? No, there's no rifles. It's like we had all these bullets in there. It's like we had all these explosives and devices. We're just finding a nice place to put it.
Are there any pistols?
Okay, D100. There wasn't any rifles, so that's you. No, there's no firearms.
Okay.
Just the ammo.
Much DACA. Wow.
Let's see.
Daka.
And there's enough ammo to give you. Let's see. Roll a D3.
Please high roll. Please high roll.
Because they've been stockpiling it a while. So.
Okay,
So you get
good.
2 more rounds. So that's a total of 18 bullets. Roll a D6.
what?
What type of bullets are they?
Okay.
Or actually, it's a D4. So
1d4. 4.
Oh, you get more rune rounds. So more magical bullets. Roll a D6.
Please don't be water. Please don't be water.
Please don't be water. Okay, so they're blessed rounds.
Huh.
So rounds of light. So it's like
Do I get a
so he's see you're perusing. So you immediately see a box and you go straight for the box. And you open it
Yeah.
and you see these you see bullets that are made of steel, but they have like golden lines on them. So they look like rays of sun. Shoot, basically where the where the round comes out, that's where the rays of sun are going to. So it's and he's got a wide tusked grin and he's nodding his head. It's like I thought you'd go for that. We didn't really have anything to launch them with, but since you have a gun, it's only logical that you take those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So you're just getting loaded. Can you carry any more bullets? No, you have like 5 rounds of ammunition, so you can't carry any more bullets. You have like.
Hold on, let me actually check how many rounds I have. So
Yeah.
I already get 18. Already 9 rounds already in my thing. So 9 water rune rounds. So I have 1, 2. So that's with these 2 others. That's like
with
4.
another 18, you have 27. Total.
18. What's 18 plus 18? That's.
Oh no, you have like 36. So
Yeah,
that's
so
4 rounds of ammo. So you have standard rounds, you have 1 thing of water rounds, you have 2 things of holy rounds.
Actually, I already used the impact rounds, so I only have like rune rounds.
Oh, so all you have is
like
the water
9
rounds and then the holy rounds.
Yeah. So 18 holy rounds and 18 water rounds. 1 clip of the water rounds is already in the gun.
It's like, well, we didn't really have much of a use for them. It's and he kind of gets grim. It's like, well, everyone that could have used them is dead. So it only seems right that you have it now.
Do they have any grenades?
Grenades? Yes. It's like, oh, over there. So he points to like another box on the other side.
The moment he mentions grenades, I'm over there.
So you open it and D100. Okay.
Oh.
High number. So roll a D9.
Please. Okay.
There are grenades. Now you need to do D4 for damage type. So you have there's at least 4 grenades in the box.
Another
More ele-
holy
Why do you
shit.
keep getting that? It's like you never find standard ammo. No, it's got to be something special. Fire.
This
Of
is
course, it
fire.
would be incendiary grenades. So, is it like a Molotov or is it like a more advanced version?
Let's see. It's apparently
It's like a Molotov. So
like a Molotov. Apparently not a blessed Molotov, but like
no,
some
it's not a
sort
blessed
of
Molotov.
Molotov.
It's just it's elemental.
All right, elemental
It's like,
Molotov. That
it's
is.
like those were also belong
Meanwhile-
to the hunter. So it's
Can
those
I
also
have one of
belong
those?
to the hunter.
Yeah, you can have two. I'll take two. How does
Yeah.
that sound?
So Annabelle says, "Can I have two of those?"
Yeah. So go ahead. Apparently, some guy's being an asshole in the other dorm. I don't care. Molotov.
Do you have two Molotovs? It's
Yep.
really just, it looks like a glass bottle, and it's got, let's see, let's do the color scheme again. Combine red with yellow. Yeah, it's like an orange liquid in there.
Nice. Apparently,
So-
Sains wants some bows. Is there like any wood?
Is there any, this is like, let's see, bows? No. This is a weapon store for explosives and things that use special chemicals.
Oh,
No, their
are there
armory,
any,
like everything they could
crossbows,
spare
maybe?
has already
Hold on.
been
What about
used.
how about maybe not bows? What if there's arrows? Is there
Arrows?
any kind
Let's
of
do
arrow?
100. Okay, so there are arrows.
What kind of arrows?
It's like,
94?
and the chief is not caring at all. Like, he says, you know, we need to clear this out now, because we need to go. So it's like,
Alright.
take what you need, and we need to leave.
No crossbows. That's fine.
Like,
This
and like
is-
he keeps looking around. It's like, if you guys are looking for the launchers, like I said, a lot of people came and died. So a lot of the launchers have been lost.
Were they like? Because these are holy rounds, and there's like holy shit. So like, what were these people? Who were they?
What, the ones with the rounds? It's like, oh, we
Yeah.
just traded for those. Some strange old man. He was,
bet you-
we had
It's the
it's like
fucking
he had
wizard.
weapons, he
It's
had
the
guns for
fucking
a
wizard,
firearm.
man.
Or he
I'm
had,
telling
he
you,
had
man.
rounds for firearms, and we, you know, it seemed like a good deal at the time.
Okay, apparently there is some form of missile device in this. So it's something that can shoot something.
So it's, so you pick something up, and it looks like some sort of, it basically looks like a giant slingshot. Like, it doesn't look like a crossbow. You pick up a large piece of wood, and looks like, it's it's like a sling at the end. So, and he sees you picking that up, it's like, that's an object thrower. You can put rocks and stuff in it. Not many of us use that. It's a bit inaccurate.
Or Molotovs?
It's like,
Would you?
it's like, yeah, and he shakes his head. It's like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I think a throw is more accurate than that thing will ever be.
Grimwell.
Yeah.
Think you could use it?
What is it again? A slingshot thing, or what is she talking? What does she have?
It's basically a launcher. It's a piece of wood with a slingshot on it.
Oh.
So it acts like a crossbow, but it's got a larger thing so that it doesn't shoot arrows, it shoots objects. But still, the chief said it's inaccurate.
Oh.
So
We take that. We put a grenade on it. Shoot it.
yeah, that's what he was thinking, and he even said it's like, you know, it'd be more accurate if you just threw it than if you were to launch.
Yeah,
Just
the
a
longer
head-
range.
Hold on.
Ju-
I know gun maintenance. Couldn't I
Yeah.
modify it?
Just
yeah,
a heads up.
do you want to
we're-
just wait? What?
We're just a heads up with 1 hour overtime.
Yeah,
just
we
so
are.
you guys-
I already saw
We're
that.
gonna wrap it up as soon as we get the reward. We're wrapping up, and
We're not getting a reward. We have to
Oh yeah,
go
this
next.
is the.
We gotta go
This
tomorrow.
is actually, I think this might be the reward, but anyhow.
This is a reward in a way. This is just getting you prepped for the next battle.
Yeah. All right. So I have weapon maintenance. Doesn't that mean I could modify the launcher?
Do so. Try it. D100. Okay,
Yeah.
so you pretty much just brush over and grab it. It's like, give me that.
All right. So what can I change? from
D100.
it? All right. Not much.
Okay, so you're looking it over and it's like, you see how crude it is, and there's not much you can change. Like,
Could
you
I make-
realign everything, you make it so that everything's realigned. Because it's been there for a while, but
What if I could could I like oil for burning? What oil? Oh, apparently there's
yeah, so
oil.
there's also a fuel canister. Like you said, there was fuel in there as well. There's gunpowder, there's fuel, there's explosives.
Start dragging the fuel out.
Okay, so you're dragging fuel out.
Is it okay if I
And
pop
then
off?
like sort
do
of
what?
What kind
mounting
of
them on top
arrows
of the
are
turtle.
there?
Oh wait, what's up, Danny?
Is it okay if I pop off?
It's
Okay.
fine, man. Yeah, we're wrapping
Yeah.
things up, anyways.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else left for me anyway. I'm
Yeah, you're
sleeping.
good.
So yeah.
Well, you could go
You're good,
stumble
man.
over and see what else is in the nice bare area of explosives.
You guys are doing fine with that.
Alright, cool.
If I blow up, I'm dead. So no.
Okay. You're not gonna
Alright.
blow up. Well, if you blow up, everybody else blows up too. So
Exactly. So
won't be that
yeah.
bad.
I'll be off.
All right.
Alright,
Thanks
later,
again,
man.
guys. Nice.
Night, dude.